what's the game? Now, Tomo. Now we gotta rank these quarterbacks. All right. Now this one to get real controversy when we start getting the ranking. All right.
Especially yours.
We talking about top 5 quarterbacks, and this is how we're gonna do it. I want you to start from 5 and work your way up. All right. Let's do that. So, who
All right, so you
are
want to do it like this? We both say 5. We both say 4.
we can do that?
All right, let's go back
I
and
like
forth.
that, like a draft. I got that.
Yeah. All right.
So, who are the top 5 quarterbacks currently in the playoffs? All right.
Number 5. Since I got the first pick, can we do ties?
Ty. Oh, you got to tie. Nah, you got to do 5.
Ah, he not gonna make it then. He not gonna make it. I gotta go with Lamar.
All right, Lamar 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'll give
Minutes
my
though.
I'll give my reason after you do yours. Go ahead.
All right.
There you go.
Oh. So, Justin Herbert.
Whoo, see, that's what I want to
Mhm.
do. It. All right, okay.
Justin Herbert. Do you want to explain? Let's
That's
do
what I'm
our
gonna do.
list
That's why I said we're gonna
and,
say
and,
the
and then
names. Then
explain.
yeah,
All
the
right.
reason why I said Lamar Jackson is at
Hold
5.
on, do you want to do all 5 and then explain? Cause
Okay, I got mine written down. So yeah, go ahead.
all right.
All right, so
So
you
you want
said Herbert.
do a snake draft. So I'm gonna give you my 4 then.
All right.
All right. Sorry, y'all. Look, when I'm at, I'm freezing. I'm over here shivering over here. All right. I got my heater on, but it's behind my thing. All right, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Number 4, Joe Burrow.
I had Josh Allen.
Josh. Okay. Dude, this is gonna be controversy right here.
The comments going up. I can't even keep up.
All right, all right. Go ahead. Who your number 3? I got the comment.
Let's see, I said Burrow 3.
Burrow 3.
Yeah.
My number 3,
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Okay.
My number 2, I think we
Mm-hmm.
both got the same number 1. My number 2 is Josh Allen.
Woof. My number 2
Oh man, don't say it.
is Hurts.
I knew it. I knew it. And number 1, Patrick Mahomes, obviously. All right. So
All right,
okay,
we on the same boat.
yeah, I know that. So me, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. All right. So and you gotta go ahead.
Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow, Allen, Jackson.
All right. So let me tell you why. I'm gonna give you my 5 reasons first. All right. I don't have Dak Prescott, Mr. Link, on here, right? Dak Prescott on here. First of all, Justin Herbert has never had a great defense ever in his career. All right. The whole franchise since he's been there has been carried by him. So I'm not about to put his playoffs flaws, him not making the playoffs, on him because he actually outperforms Dak except for last year. What has Dak done? Link? All right. They argue the comments.
Yeah.
All right.
We just gotta pay. We gotta stay here.
All right. So Justin Herbert, he's number 5. Let's stick
They
that.
going.
Joe Burrow. All right. The controversy is here. Joe Burrow being my number 4. A lot of people would have Joe Burrow ahead of Josh Allen, ahead of Lamar Jackson. All right. Listen, this is not a knock on Joe Burrow, Tomo. Joe, I just want to make this point. I believe Joe Burrow's playoff run, he gets too much credit for it. Too much. His playoff run last year. All right. When I look at that run, not one time he had a game-winning drive when they kicked the ball out to him and he had to make a play. Against the Raiders, they already had a lead, right? And the defense stopped the Raiders on the last drive. Against the Titans, he had the ball on a tie game. He didn't do his job. They punt the ball to the Titans, get an interception on the 50-yard line with 20 seconds left. End up kicking a field goal, game over. Against the Chiefs, held the Chiefs almost scoreless in the second half. Same situation in overtime. Intercept Patrick Mahomes, take it down to the 50-yard line again, get a game-winning field goal, win and go to the Super Bowl. The one time they needed Joe Burrow to make a game-winning drive was the Super Bowl. Matt Stafford, had a game-winning drive? And what did Joe Burrow do his game-winning drive?
He got sacked by the greatest defensive player in the league.
Hey, like I said, the one time they needed him to come through in the last drive, he did not do it. Not saying he's not capable. I'm not trying to knock him. I'm just telling you. I just think his drive. I just think his playoff run is overhyped. I think because he was a quarterback, they're gonna hype it up. Lamar Jackson. Don't forget Joe Burrow. His rookie year, he was 2-7. Lamar Jackson rookie year, he lost one game. Lamar Jackson, the only time when Lamar Jackson had a top 10 defense in yards, he won an MVP. All right. So Lamar Jackson, and you look at Lamar Jackson weapons. This is why I got number 3. Everybody we have on our list have at least 2 receivers better than Hollywood Brown, which is his best receiver he ever had. Everybody we name on the list have at least 2 receivers better than Hollywood Brown. All right. The Bengals got 3, and they got an all-pro running back in Joe Mixon. Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis. All right. Jalen Hurts got AJ and Devontae, and Miles Sanders in the backfield. So that's why I got Lamar number 3. And Joe Burrow, you look at his playoff performance. Not Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. Josh Allen playoff performance is incredible. It really is. The only player recently that had a better playoff performance than Josh Allen is Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes is on a tier of his own. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mahomes only.
Hey, bro. You are not going to be able to keep up. I'm over here just counting. You got to count to 10 and click the next comment. They are going up, bro. I appreciate the comments. I was trying to listen to something. I had to go in and out because I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean? Building the plane while it's here. But we all know why.
Like button, fellas.
Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
Yeah. We all know why Mahomes is number 1 because he's Mahomes. Like, at the end of the day, he's Mahomes. He's the only one technically right now in the Super Bowl outside of Brady that's won a Super Bowl, right? I think he's the only Super Bowl winning quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Because Rodgers is at home, sister. But I shocked myself too here, Kev. I mean, technically, I want to put. I technically should have put Burrow at number 2, but the reason why my list is the way it is, I chose the last 4 games going into the playoffs. Okay. That set this lineup the way it is, and that's why I wish I had a tie at number 5, and that's also why Lamar Jackson is number 5 because he has not played those 4 games, and we do not know if he's going to play. See, this is the thing when we get to talk about quarterbacks and lists, everybody's ready to bring up a career accolade instead of talking about what Janet Jackson always said. What have you done for me lately? Okay, so Lamar Jackson, we don't know if he's going to play. However, if we're just talking about overall careers, Lamar is higher on the list. But today he's 5, and I'm going to explain my tie. I put Jackson, Dak, and Herbert because of that. Herbert has not made the playoffs, and we don't know what he's going to do in the playoffs. Like someone said in the comments, the team wins because of him, but we haven't seen them in the playoffs. So at the end of the day, you said it earlier, your coach, when you lose, it comes down to your coach. And we seen a game where they were supposed to make the playoffs against the Raiders last year, and what happened? The coach messed it up for him. Herbert balled out. Like, you can do whatever you can on the field, but if your coach don't make the right call, you're out of here. Dak, 15 interceptions. At the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Like, the 15 interceptions got to stop. And I'm also getting tired of you going up on the podium talking about how every week you got to get better. Like, I defend you on this show so much, but sometimes, bro, the robot speech has got to stop. Show and prove, right? Allen is number 4 because I mean, he did go back and forth with Mahomes last year, but again, show and prove. You have to show me that you can do it when it's time to do it. I picked Burrow at 3 because when it was time to do it, he actually did it. He went to Kansas City and won that game and took his team to the Super Bowl. Like you said, Matt Stafford took his team down and had a game-winning drive in the Super Bowl. However, I don't think there was an Aaron Donald on the side of the Bengals to disrupt a play the way it was, because we all seen that play that would have won that game, where Chase just walked Jalen Ramsey and was wide open. Like, if he had a better O-line, he definitely would have won that game. We would be talking about Joe Burrow as a Super Bowl champ, and I would be happy because the LA Rams would be what they are this season. I told y'all, stop buying rings. It don't work. Number 2. This kind of contradicts a little bit what I said, but I said last 4 games. He didn't play 2, but he played 2 before that.
And the impact of him not being there.
Hurts. The kid is balled out, bro. Like, I crack my jokes in the chat all the time about how they got them weak post-game conferences and everything. But if there ever was a quarterback that I seen so much of my quarterback in, it was that guy. because Jalen Hurts reminds me of Dak Prescott when he first got in the league and how he took a whole organization and put it on his back and said, look, bro, we're going to go win some games, all right? Don't matter what's going to happen. We're going to find a way to win these games. And those 2 games he wasn't there, they didn't have it. You can see them. The team was just lost, completely lost. They still had all of their weapons on both defense and offensive side of the ball and still just looked completely lost. They lost to Andy Dalton, for Christ's sakes. It's Andy Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
You seen what y'all did to Andy Dalton when he was a Cowboy. Like, it's just slim pickings, right? And again, Mahomes, at the end of the day, Mahomes is Mahomes. They took his greatest weapon away, one of his greatest weapons, because Kelsey is a dog. They took one of his weapons away. That lets you know you could double team the tight end and just man up on the outside, and still no one does it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen times where Mahomes, we've seen the past where he was falling on the ground, and it was a dot. The kid dropped it, but it was a great pass. So
yeah, he on a tear of his
You
own.
don't gotta like the comparison, bro, but the whole world knows it. Like, if you go back and watch when Dak first got to Dallas, he took over that team. If you really want to break down the story of it, when Dak first got to Dallas, right, he was like a 4th round pick. My man was the 4th quarterback on the depth chart. The 4th. You know how many people gotta get hurt for you to start? They wanted a safety. They wanted a safety to play quarterback over Dak. Jalen Hurts got to Philly. What did they say? They didn't want him to play over Wentz. Wentz got hurt. The kid went in there, and he made it happen, bro. Their stories are too similar. I mean, aside of Hurts was winning in college, and Dak was doing slight stuff in Ole Miss. But at the end of the day, their football careers are all on the same level. Like, they're following the same trajectory, bro. It's scary.
All right, cool. All right, man. Let's wrap this up.
I just want to watch the comments.
I see, man. It's going crazy. It's going crazy in there. These dudes having a whole different debate on here. Y'all paying attention? Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.